Welcome back to Living Pacific Northwest, guys. Today I'm going to be trying to demonstrate this welder here I have using 70/18 1/8 inch electrodes. I had a viewer ask how well this does using 160 amps with these electrodes. So I'm going to try and do my best to demonstrate that today. So we wanted to see what 70/18 1/8 inch electrodes could do with the 160 amps with the 115 volt plug-in adapter. So over here I have some scrap metal. This is about an 1/8 inch. Same here. And I believe this is just slightly bigger than an 1/8 inch. You can see that. Then I have some 1/4 inch right here. So I'm going to see how well it welds with these. I'm not the best welder out there, guys, so please don't critique me too much. Give me tips if you want to. I would definitely like that. But my welds aren't going to be perfect. My technique's not going to be perfect. But hopefully I will be able to bond metal to metal. That's my overall goal in this little video. And to demonstrate how well this welder works. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so I got I believe this is a 1/8 inch metal right here. Got the machine set to 160. I went ahead and tack welded the back of this just to keep it there. I'm going to take the 70/18 1/8 inch and weld half of this. And then I'm going to take my 6011 1/8 inch and do the other side right here. I don't have any 6010, only 6011. Store was out of 6010, so that's what we're going to do coming up. Alright, got the welder set to 160 amps. Please forgive my ability to record this. I don't have a shield for my camera, so you guys won't be able to see anything really, but it's the best I can do for now. Got my 70/18 1/8 inch. See if I can't weld this. Alright, so I just blew the breaker in my garage, had to go flip it on. That's why the weld stopped. I'm going to try the 6011 going this way at 160 amps and then at probably 100 amps. Let that cool down and work on that one. So I got my 6011 here set at 101 amps. It's 1/8 inch 6011. I'm going to go ahead and do probably just a few inches right there, just kind of show you, and then I'll do it at 160, and then I'll finish this at 160 once it cools down. So it's not really working too well at 101 amps, so I'm going to bump it up to about 120 for the 6011 1/8 inch. Alright, now I'm going to bump the 6011 up to 160 amps just to see what happens. Hopefully this doesn't blow my breaker again. didn't seem to blow my breaker. That's good. Alright, so I'll let this cool. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't chip away the slag. Alright, hoping you can see that. It cut through the metal mostly. This metal was pretty thin. Kind of expected it to. As you can see, it melted most of it. I believe I did these at a lower temp. Let's check these out. Alright, I believe these were my 6011s at a high volt. As you can see, it splattered a lot. But it didn't cut into the metal like these did. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll test this weld a little bit, see if I can't break it. But I think it's going to hold up pretty well. Doesn't look pretty though. Alright, so now I'm going to do my 1/4 inch with 70/18 1/8 inch set at 160 amps. Alright, I got my 70/18 1/8 inch set to 160 amps with 115 volt plug-in. I blew my breaker again. It does not like doing it at 160 amps. Alright, so I keep blowing my breaker at 160 amps, so I'm going to put it at 140 and finish off the rest of this weld and see what the comparison is. Alright, here's my 70/18 1/8 inch at 140 amps. I don't know why it keeps blowing at 160. I've welded with this before, so maybe it's just somebody's using power somewhere and it's not liking it. I don't know. So I'm going to finish off the weld. I'll leave a little gap and finish it off this way. Alright, didn't blow a fuse that time. I'll let this cool and cut off all the slag. I left a big bead there to see how far I could cut in. I don't know how far or how well this is doing. Alright, so I got my thicker metal over here. This was 70/18 1/8 inch at 160. This was at 140. Then I left a fat nugget right here. Excuse me, fat bead to see how deep I could get it and what it looked like. Alright, so I tried to clean this up the best I could. It's hard to get in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little crater right there. Definitely looks like it did its job. Sorry, it's hard to show. In hindsight, I probably should have not welded with this pointed towards me. Go ahead and weld the back real quick, see if I can't get a better shot of that. Alright, so I went ahead and welded the back real quick. That's what I got. Had a few problems. This is that 150 amps with the 7018 1/8 electrode. I lost it right here and I had to restart, so that's why it looks all goofy. And then that's just the tack I made with the 6011. Alright, so I went back and welded this portion right here with 6011 1/8 inch at 120 amps, which is the max recommendation, which is what it recommends to be welded at. I had a few points where I lost contact, but in the end it looks decent, I guess. No, it doesn't look good at all, but the weld looks like it should hold, hopefully. So I hope that tells you something, guys. I obviously still need to work on my welding skills. Alright, so here's the thin piece of metal. It burnt through to the other side, and if I would have left it on there or moved slower, it probably would have burned through the actual metal. I know when I was tack welding it, that's what it did on that corner right there. You can see it. This is about as thick of the metal as I got. This is about, I have some stuff that's a little thinner, but 1/4 inch is about as thick as I got. I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think I was going to be able to weld this, but apparently I am. I'm going to take a hammer and see if I can't break it off or break one of my welds on something. So I went and just hit this with a 35-pound weight, dropped it on it multiple times. Probably not going to show it because it's really loud and obnoxious, but it didn't hurt any of the welds. Didn't even crack it. Want to separate it, but it did mess up my concrete a little bit. Oh well. Alright guys, so I hope that video helped you guys out on deciding if you want to buy this or if it's something you're interested in. Definitely a good welder in my opinion. Granted, this is my first welder and pretty much my only welder. Never welded before in my life. So, well, aside from a few months ago when I started. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you want to see something else like this. I'll be more than happy to show you guys. Leave a comment, message me, do whatever you guys do to get in contact with me. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know how you liked the video. Have a good night, guys.